a lot of visual history here of New Almaden. A lot of the photos we have that are produced in books and here in our museum come from Robert Bullmore. So when you look over here, you see this red house, and you say, well, gosh, where's that? That is this house. So in between when the mining company owned Casa Grande and when Santa Clara County bought it, there were another half dozen private owners of Casa Grande. They tried to make a go of a 10,000 square foot house out in the boonies, and several of them actually did a pretty good job of it. This became known as kind of a country club, if you will. There's a sign out in our redwood tree when you pull in the driveway that says Club Almaden. It's a vertical sign. That is a known and beloved venue by many, including those in my family who came out here in the summer months to go swimming in the backyard. There were 3 separate pools, 2 larger and a smaller wading pool for kids, all out in the backyard, where you could come and enjoy on a hot summer day and pay your 25 cents to go swimming at Club Almaden. They offered a snack shack and a bar and a theater where you could watch productions of plays, and that was really what most people from our generation remember of Casa Grande. This picture, or this painting, was done in the 1990s, around the time when we purchased it. And you'll see that it's red on the outside. That's because that's what's underneath the white that you see on the outside, but that is its brick structure. But if you look at the top, you'll see 3 of the chimneys still have that white plaster on it. And that's because of one of the prior owners to when we bought it had such a hard time maintaining this big house, including the plaster on the outside that continued to wear and crack and weather and chip and flake and fall off. So he just hired somebody and had it entirely removed, which was fine, but now the brick is exposed to weathering and wear. And so when we bought it, we knew we wanted to add that plaster back on, but it took us about 15 years to get additional funding available to do a full restoration on the house. So we added that plaster back on, 1, because it was historically accurate, and 2, because it was going to help to preserve that brick over a long time. So the 2 portraits, actually there's 2 large oil paintings on this wall, and then there are 2 smaller framed portraits. So we'll start with the 2 large oil paintings. That's Teodoro Robles and his wife Maria. Those paintings are on loan to us from History San Jose. The 2 smaller framed photographs are Secundino Robles and his wife Maria. The 2 gentlemen are brothers, the Robles brothers. Unfortunately, their part in the tale is a little more tragic in that it is an opportunity lost. The Robles brothers came through New Almaden in 1824 when they were young men, teenagers. And they noticed the Native American people using these red rocks. And they said, well, where'd you get those? Can we see? And they were shown the cave up on the hill that included this cinnabar, this red rock that contained mercury. Unfortunately, they didn't have enough knowledge about what it was and how to process it. They did some experiments to try and extract silver, which is a totally different process to extract, and they were unable to find anything of value. So they abandoned the effort and went elsewhere. So unfortunately, it was 20 or so years later that Andre Castellero again came through New Almaden, saw the Native American people using these red rocks, was shown the red cave. Andre Castellero had a much better knowledge of metallurgy and geology and recognized those red rocks for exactly what they were and was able to successfully extract mercury.
What was